Hello, hello, CraftingMantis here, and welcome back to another episode of Vegetarian Hardcore. So as you can see, we are standing on sandstone, yay! So I was actually able to get enough of the sandstone in order to fill this in. So these are slabs, so that's another reason why I was able to do it. So I had made 2 trips into the Mesa area, one without the map, when, I showed that on camera, well, sort of on the camera, bits of it on camera in the last episode. And then I went back, and I'll show you guys the map once we go downstairs. But yeah, I went back, and I got even more sand. And so now we have enough sandstone to actually fill this entire thing. And then where the castle's actually going to be, I did switch it up into the spruce because we're not going to be able to see this. And I'm like, okay, that's going to be no problem. This will get changed to the sandstone because this is actually going to be the entrance. And so when you first walk in, it's going to be the sandstone. And then you're going to be able to take your shoes off and stuff out here. And then it'll be actually up into the castle. So, yeah, so really, really excited. We were able to get moving forward on this. And then if you guys notice this too, this right here, this lovely thing, this is the new roof to the storage room. So, as was suggested, I raised up the roof on that, so it's all the way up here, and like I said, this is going to get covered up, so we don't have to worry about that. And then I added in the staircase here, so we can go all the way down now. That's, no problem there. And then out here, we got our snow golem. I need to move the snow golem. And then this enters into our lovely area here, so we got the farms over here. Ooh, we got all kinds. I'm trying to gather up all the experience I possibly can. All right, so let's do that, and then, but, there we go. Because today we are going to start out with the, with actual, like, enchanting and stuff. Kind of like we've done in several of the episodes, but this time around, I've got lots and lots of experience, which I am excited about. So, this right here, so I went ahead, this is the mine, and it does, in fact, go all the way into the mesa, and all I gotta say is, oh my gosh, it took forever. As you can see, I think... Yeah, I really need to mark down what the end date is for the last episode because, yeah, we're already at day 188, and it's just, oh my gosh, yeah, it took absolutely forever, and it's not even fully done because it's on half of it, well, about half of it, it's only 1 wide instead of 2, because I'm like, I can't do this anymore. It's like, we're just going to do it 1, and I'm going to pop up at the mesa so I can actually get the stuff that I need. But yeah, so here we go. So this is a change that I ended up making. We actually have a higher roof now. And so we can actually come up here now and we can take a look at the lovely, lovely floor. Right now, there are no safety rails. So, if I do a world download, make sure don't fall down. We don't need to be falling down or anything like that. I mean, yeah, so that's going to allow that. And then these don't have anything in them as of yet. I did a room here. This will be future not enchanting, but brewing room. So yeah, I've got that marked. And then these ones here don't have anything. So we've got 6 rooms that are empty as of right now. But this one, we have our enchanting room. So I went over to the other base and I gathered up all the stuff and brought it over here so that we can actually do some enchanting. And then I also ended up making up gear. So I ended up getting the achievement, let's see, advancements, cover, where is, I don't know, nope, I don't know, oh, here we go, cover me with diamonds, that one. So I got that achievement because of making the armor and stuff. But I wanted to actually get moving on these, kind of getting stuff done, and because we need gear, because yet again, Mantis almost died to a creeper, and yeah, I was not happy about that. I'm like, okay, do you know what? We desperately need to get gear. All right, sweet. Okay, we do have fortune on this one, so this is, I wanted to snag this. Yep, so just fortune 3. Okay. That is all right. So what do we got? We got efficiency, we got unbreaking, got thorns, fire protection 3, and respiration. Okay, we are definitely going to do that. Awesome. Okay, so I know that we're not going to be able to do like a whole bunch of stuff, but I think fire protection 4. That is actually a good one, especially for the nether. Oh, we got it on the boots too. Okay, and then what is this one? Unbreaking. Okay. So let's do the boots and see what we get. Okay, unbreaking and fire protection. I am happy with that. So let's see. We got unbreaking. We've got unbreaking, efficiency 4. Let's see what we got on this. Efficiency 4. Okay, let's do that. Fortune 3. Okay. Well, I mean, 2 Fortune 3 pickaxes. I mean, it works, and we are now officially below the 30. And so that is all right. So let's go ahead. We are going to put this here. We are going to put the shovel here for now. Go ahead and do that, and we can go ahead and put up the rest of the lapis. So I know that we're not fully enchanted and stuff on this stuff, but you know, it will work, and we can go ahead and do that as well. And so what we want to do is let's go ahead and let's see, that takes 10 and that takes 14. Oh wow. Okay. All right, so let's do that. That is going to be our lovely sapling getter. So that is going to be fantastic. And then let's go, but yeah, I need an item frame so I can put those in, you know, like right next to the actual portal. Okay, so our next step then is to get moving forward on, that is not, that's not the ladder. Oops. Okay, so the next step that we need to do is we need to actually get some of the trading going with the villagers across the way. And so I have designed a villager house, which I was actually inspired by Animal Crossing. I was like, ooh, hey, I kind of like this house, and it kind of fits the theme. And it's like, all right, well, let's roll with it. And so that's the reason why I needed the terracotta, because we were actually going to be building out of this and... Let's see, today, let's do the light gray, because I wanted to stick with the stuff that we have naturally, and those are definitely the ones that are a little bit more predominant. So let's see, we need those, and I think we need the stairs. Let's grab, okay, why not? Let's grab the dark oak. I don't think we really need a whole lot else. Okay, we're going to grab the spruce stuff just in case. And then I don't have any more spruce. I definitely need to make some more of the spruce and stuff. And then let's grab the sticks in here, because I know I'm going to end up needing that as well. But yeah, so today we're going to be working on the villager houses. So I am going to gather up the rest of this stuff, and then we can go over there and start building one. Okay, so we are over here at the village. Now, at this location right here, there used to be one of these houses, and what my plan is any of these houses with the hip roofs, I plan on turning into this style of a house. And then there's that type of house, which is the same thing as this one, I believe. And then we've got the fisherman's house up there, and then there's this house up here, and so those are all different styles. And so I'm thinking like this one or that one of possibly turning into like a tea house or something along those lines. And then, just kind of work different ones, but these ones are going to be the actual like we'll have villagers in here. And it's going to be a relatively simple kind of house. We don't want it too big. And yeah, it's just going to be similar footprint, because this is, really it's a 7x7. That's what the size of this is. Just a little bit, we got a little thing cut out of it. All right, and then it's going to be built up like this. I don't want to do too much of this on camera, as I have a tendency not to be able to speak while building. One of the reasons why I for streaming and stuff, I have some issues with that. But yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm going to do this wall here, and then that way you can see what the long walls are going to end up looking like. And we do that, and then it's just going to be just like so. And then what's going to happen is that we're going to have the villager in here. And yeah, I forgot lanterns. Okay, that is all right. We can go back for some lanterns. Well, iron. We're going to need iron. But for right now, we can light this up with torches. And that is going to be, no problem in that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this villager out of here. I brought a boat so that I can bring him over here and get him over here and then lock him in so he can't get out. And then we can continue working on getting this all situated. And yeah, so as soon as I get some more progress on this, I will bring you guys back. All right, so I went ahead and added in the roof and stuff to to the actual build here. So if we come over here, I went ahead and did the iron doors. That way we don't have to worry about any of the zombies and stuff trying to break into here. And so we got this little, this little guy here. He's going to be a nice little shopkeeper. And, but yeah, for right now, this is, pretty much the best I can do to try to, because I'm thinking, I'm trying to think kind of, I don't want to, like, fully trap the villagers, because it's one of those that, I'm trying to think of, ways to make life a little bit, easier for these guys. And so I was thinking, okay, well, having them in, like, a little shop, because, I'm protecting them from the zombies and stuff, so I don't know if this would necessarily, like, fully count and stuff, but at some point, I will end up, because I do have a lectern. This guy is going to be our mending guy, if I can get him to, decide to give me mending, we'll see, but, I at least got the actual sign out here so that, I can know what to actually work on, and then that one I'm planning on doing as a farmer. And then we'll kind of see, I need to stop baking my potatoes so that I can actually start trading with a farmer. But yeah, we've got one guy actually in that one. So the plan is to actually, go ahead and turn all of these into into these kind of houses. And then have the villagers in them. So we do have, villagers kind of floating around. Let's go ahead and come up here so we can actually see. Now, I don't know where I had seen this little trick up here. I had seen these on a couple of Japanese houses, and I tried to do a search to try to find it, and I don't know who had done this. This is all me. I was playing around with moving the blocks around, and this is just kind of how, what I came up with for the roof. To, kind of trying to combine, like, I don't, if you guys play Animal Crossing, there's one that has, like, rocks that hold the roof down, and then as well as there is one, it's actually got like a V shape on top, but it was a little bit harder to try to get the V shape, especially with Minecraft being the way that it is. Granted, if I had a bigger skill, I could definitely do it, but in this particular one, not so much. But yeah, so that is the roof. So the plan is to turn all of the hip roof ones into this kind of thing here. So we'll definitely see how many I can get going. At the very least, I want to get this one turned into it so that we can get a farmer going. And then we've got I think 3 more of these. Yeah, 3 more of these houses that I could potentially end up making. So we'll see how far I get. I don't want to try to do this last minute kind of thing. So, but yeah, so I will get to work on adding in more of these lovely things here so that we can get some more villagers and stuff so we can start trading and all of that, and hopefully get mending on our gear, because that's the biggest thing. I'm definitely very afraid of losing this world because of creepers deciding to come over and say hi when I least expect it. So yeah, so I am going to get to work on these houses, and I will bring you guys back in a bit. So I have all of the houses built for for that particular style of the Japanese houses. But before we headed over there, I wanted to show you guys this little guy. So as I was building the houses, I kept hearing the sounds of zombies. And it was like, okay, I gotta go investigate. And there was a cave. And then I found this poor little guy. He was trapped in the water. And so I decided to go fishing. And I did a lot of fishing. A lot comparative, I guess. So I ended up getting a puffer fish, and then I also ended up getting a saddle, which is fantastic. So now I can bring the saddle and the leaves with me when we go exploring. So in case we find a donkey, I can bring it back. So that makes me extremely excited. And then I also remembered that I had made mention of the map, having going out and explore. So this was the one that I took with me right here. And so I need to take these maps here so I can fill in these corners and all of that. But we definitely need a bigger map area so that we can get this, expanded out. But yeah, and then the other thing is that I noticed in my recordings, I was like, oops, my shaders are turned off. So I do very much apologize for that. I was like, wait a minute, things aren't looking, because I was building the house, and I'm like, wait a minute, things aren't looking quite right. What is going on here? Well, I have been, I've been playing some other series of stuff, and yeah, I had turned off shaders, and it was like, oh, yeah, kind of forgot to turn those back on. So I do apologize for that, but we now have them back on, so we can, have the lovely, beautiful water and stuff. And yeah, because I noticed that, when I was fishing, because I'm like, wait a minute, water doesn't look right. Yeah, and nope. So we got that turned back on, so that we can actually have the beautiful shadows and all of that. Yeah, so we got all kinds of houses built. So I finally got this guy. This guy is actually officially, if I can get in, officially a mending guy. So we've got it for 28 emeralds. So definitely not the cheapest. However, we've got it locked in. He is locked in, and he's ready to trade with us for 28 emeralds. And then down here we have our lovely farmer. So he does wheat and potatoes and pumpkins so far. So, we'll see what else he ends up getting once we get a little bit further. And then, yeah, I haven't gotten too many emeralds or anything like that. And so we got those two houses, and we got these ones down here. So that one is a light gray. That's just straight terracotta. We got orange and white. And the thing is that this house and the one on top of the hill, the actual original houses were the white terracotta. And so I'm like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and do that. Now this guy in here, this guy doesn't actually have a job yet. I haven't quite decided what I want to do. I'm thinking maybe doing, I don't know, maybe unbreaking. Because unbreaking is, again, a universal one. And then if I have an unbreaking and a mending, that means once we get an elytra, then we can actually get that as well. And then we've got this guy here. This guy is actually a cartographer, so we can end up trading with him. So at some point, we can actually get a ocean monument and a woodland mansion. There we go. Woodland mansion map. And then if we come up here, okay, if we come up here, we've got one more house that I ended up building. And this guy does not have a job yet either. So one of these guys I was thinking of turning into a cleric. That's the reason why I have this, because you can get ender pearls. Yes, ender pearls from it. And then you can also sell flesh. So if we ever run into a actual mob spawner for zombies, we could actually end up trading with him, which would be phenomenal. And then, yeah, like I said, the unbreaking is probably going to be the other one that I'm thinking of. And this in here, we've got 2 villagers in here. Oh, where'd the green guy go? Oh, there he is. Okay, so we got a green guy and a brown guy. So those 2 are in there. I am not 100% sure because I'm still kind of waffling on the iron farm. And if I decide to do an iron farm, that means that those guys need to be, they need to be saved for that. So I don't necessarily want to give them jobs. But, I'm also kind of wondering, it's like, okay, do we want to go ahead and breed up some more villagers and, get them kind of in some of the other houses? Because, that one, that, I'm thinking about doing a tea house. And then we've got this one, which is a fisherman's hut. I don't know if we actually need a fisherman. And then we got that one that they're in, as well as that one over there. And so it's like, I don't know what we should be, we should be doing with, with the villagers and stuff. So I definitely have to kind of contemplate that. And the thing is, we can also end up relocating villagers. So if we really, really want to bring in some additional villagers, what I can do is up here at the highest point, set up another portal. And we can kind of relocate the guys over here. And, that way we can have, additional vendors and stuff. That's what we're going to call them. We're going to call them vendors because they're not, this isn't really like their home. This is like a business. This is a business district. We'll call it that. So, you got all different kinds of shops and stuff that, they've got set up here. But yeah, so that exciting. We've got mending, we've got the ability to trade and stuff. So I definitely need to kind of hang out at the castle and get additional of the potatoes and wheat set up so we can come over here and trade. Cause yeah, being over here, it doesn't grow. As I was working on the Japanese houses and stuff, yeah, nope. No growing of the wheat and potatoes, so we are a little bit too far away for that. So I will need to work at the actual castle in order to get that, kind of going. So we'll definitely see, what we can do about that. So in terms of the castle, I'm thinking that the next step is we need to get a kelp farm set up, because I did decide that I'm going to use a kelp block. So we need some kind of kelp farm. And I think I know where I want to put that, because there is in fact, why don't we go ahead and come over here? This is probably going to be a little bit longer of an episode, so I do apologize. But if we come over here, there is an area that is in between well, not really in between, but it's kind of behind where the mining area is. And oh no, we need to go in here. And it's an area that's completely empty. I mean, and then we've also got this area in here that we can end up using. So if we come over here, there is, we've got all this space in here that we can end up kind of hiding farms. Like, a cactus farm wouldn't take up too much space, so we can end up setting that up in here. And then we've got this entire space back here that we can end up using as well. So definitely lots of possibilities for different farms. So I'm thinking that should be the next thing that we kind of work on, because we need to get some farms going in terms of, just automating some things. And that way we don't have to do quite as much of the manual farms and stuff like that. But yeah, so I definitely hope that you guys have enjoyed this episode. I know it's going to be a little bit longer than normal, but we kind of got a lot accomplished in this episode. So I definitely hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.